So JP Dokkan just gotten their data download, so we have more information from what we got from last night's news video. If you haven't seen that news video, I recommend you check that out because I'm not going to recover it in today's video. And not only that, we do have a little sprinkle of some global news. But let's jump into the data download here. First off, this is the overview of what we're getting throughout the days. These are the cards that are releasing, which is the most exciting part. There's a lot of free-to-play information that we're going to go into detail for, which I'm very excited for. So the top left here is the World Tournament cards coming out. World Tournament drops on the 17th of December. That is on JP reset time. And we're going to get the Dokkan Awakening for Int 18. The AGL Ma Jr., Piccolo Jr. is going to be the new DB Saga SSR card. And then Baby here is going to be the World Tournament Global Ranking Reward. We'll go into their translations today as well. Not only that, on the 16th of December, so tomorrow, we'll be getting the huge update of the Fusions characters. So we'll get the free-to-play Fusions characters, which I will be live streaming that as well. And we'll get the EZAs for the Fusion characters, which I'll also try to complete with a free-to-play team. And the future Gohan physical EZA event should drop as well. So there's a lot of things to do in these next few days. And then finally, the Ella, Future Gohan, and Trunks will be available for you to summon. This releases 6 hours before the actual drop of the EZAs and the free-to-play units. So good luck on your summons. Hopefully when I start streaming my EZA runs as well as my free-to-play grind, I'll hear some good stories from you over on my Twitch chat. But if I'm not mistaken, in terms of EST time base, the Future Gohan and Trunks drops at 11 or 10 p.m. EST. I don't really remember if Daylight Savings is on or not and how that affects the time zones. So I'm just going to say around there. And then we're also going to cover in today's video the new support memory of the Trunks, which can be farmed in the revamped story event of the Future Saga story events. So let's get into details of the World Tournament cards really quickly. Android 18 now. Dokkan Awakens to become an instant leader for 3 key and 80% stat boost. Raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. Causes supreme damage to the enemy. Her passive attack and defense plus 100%. And additional attack and defense plus 80% for 3 turns after receiving an attack. High chance to evade the enemy's attack. And if you do evade the enemy's attack, you get an additional attack plus 180% for 3 turns, which is actually very, very strong. I don't have a 100%, unfortunately, so I probably will not be able to showcase her. Then we have the Baby Youth form. He's an STR leader for 3 key and 50% stat boost. He raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage and lowers the enemy's attack. His passive skill is actually really good as well. Attack and defense plus 100%, and additional attack and defense plus 100%. And launches an additional attack that has a great chance of it to become a super attack if there is a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan category enemy, which is insane. And not only that, he recovers 20% HP at the end of the turn if you received an attack. So these World Tournament cards are actually getting really serious, especially if you consider it just being an SSR card. With the past few World Tournament cards, it has definitely been worth it to actually do the World Tournament and get a high rank. I don't know if I'm going to go for the... I'll probably go for 2 dupes if I'm really feeling like it, but I have a lot of things happening on the weekend, so I'm not too sure. The links-wise, we have Metamorphosis, Coward, Thirst for Conquest, GT, Hatred Saiyans, and Nightmare. It's an okay link set. And then he has Transformation Boost, Artificial Lifeform, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Revenge, Inhuman Deeds, Space Traveling Warriors, and GT Bosses. Pretty much like every single extreme category you can think of. Almost. He definitely has a lot of good categories. And then Ma Jr., Piccolo Jr., AGL types 3 key, HP attack and defense plus 50%. He raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage and high chance to stun the enemy. I would really love to pull this guy just because of that, because I really need stunners for... Actually, is he even a super? I don't think he's super. I don't think he classifies as super AGL. And then AGL and defense plus 100%, and additional attack and defense plus 100% if there is a total school category enemy. Attack plus 200% and stun the targeted enemy for 1 turn, once only, from the 3rd turn after appearing. It's a big stunner, and he gets a decent amount of defense and attack as well, especially if you, especially for that 3rd turn where you get that attack plus 200%. Links are Demonic Ways, Big Bad Bosses, which is good, Tough as Nails, Strength and Unity, The Incredible Adventure, and Guardians of the Dragon Ball. So he's definitely going to be an extreme unit. And then the categories are World Tournament, Namekian, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Gifted Warriors, Entrusted Will, and Global Chaos. Yeah, that's definitely extreme set right there. Nice Namekian buff as well. Even though, yeah, it's a really good Namekian buff because he's a Mars Jr., not Piccolo. And then the support memory for Trunks is attack and defense plus 10% to Vegeta's family category allies for 2 turns at the start of the battle, which is pretty much the opposite version of that Gohan support memory, which is cool. Very good support memory for sure, and easily to be farmed. Now we'll go into the details of the Tiencha, Tekka, and Pinich, which I'm super excited for. Tiencha's leader skill, attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained. It's very meh. We don't really look at nuking leader skills like that anymore. Causes supreme damage and lowers the enemy's attack. Attack and defense plus 120%. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, which is cool. And an additional attack plus 60% when HP is 80% or lower. Key plus 6, an additional attack plus 60% when HP is 80% or lower. So he gets a lot of boost if you dropped under 80% HP. And it's very nice that he does get a guaranteed additional attack. Especially being a physical, he's already got additional attack built in with the hidden potential system. And so you can, focus a little bit more on the crit. And then you can lower the enemy's attack twice, which is really nice. Or 3 times, if you're lucky. Tekka. He has physical types to key plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 50%. Really big jump in the leader skill for sure. Supreme damage and lowers the enemy's defense. Attack and defense plus 100%. And additional attack and defense plus 30% when there is another crossover category ally attacking the same turn. So this is a nice crossover boost for sure for free to play. High chance of attack and defense plus 25% to all allies. Man, I thought they would change the restriction right there. I don't like the high chance, obviously. Pinich, though, AGL types key plus 3. HP attack and defense plus 50%. Lowers defense on the super. Key plus 2, attack and defense plus 100%. An additional attack plus 80% when performing a super attack, which is cool. And that's it, really. Not that big of a change, other than the fact that he gets key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 100%. I'll do a showcase on them on this channel, so make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on that. I'll have everybody 100% and everything like that. And then the final part of the JP segment, we have some new items added as well. We're getting a Godstone 15, the Redstone on JP. So I'm looking forward to that. Be able to get a brand new card for my JP account. Then you'll also be able to purchase the Bluestone, number 10. And also, we're getting a new item, which is this Snowman item, which can be used to trade in certain things in the barbershop. Don't know what those certain items are going to be, but we do have the mission translations so that you can get all of them, and hopefully there's some good items in that barbershop. So this is the Extreme Z battle mission. This will be for the DB Fusions. All you have to do is just Extreme Z awaken all of the Fusions characters. I believe each step will get you some of the Snowman items. And then there's going to be physical future Gohan missions where you have to beat level 10 or higher in less than 1 minute and 55 seconds, level 20 in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and win level 20 or higher with Androids category. I believe that's going to be the weakness as well for the future Gohan, which makes sense, Androids. So it should be fairly easy. Him being physical, you have Margin 21, you have the future Android 18, you have the normal Android 18. There's a lot of STR Androids in the category, which is great. There's also just the winter missions as well, where if you complete a certain amount of stages, any stage up to 25 times, you get the Snowman item, train 3 times, use support items, Dokkan awaken a character, I think SA level 3 or higher a character as well, level 5 or higher as well, release more than 25 squares of potential, 50 nodes of potential, clear by organizing 3 characters of the future saga category, clear with 3 or more characters in the fusion category. I guess that's any stage as well. Clear 3 stages with no damage, fairly easy. Clear in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds, again, very easy. Exchange the treasure in the barbershop 1 to 5 times, I think that's what it is. And then clear 10 missions and clear all missions. So there's a lot of ways for everybody to get this item, and it doesn't end there. We also have the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, which will be able to get this item. Looks like it's going to be a high tier item, because if they're putting it in Infinite Dragon Ball History event, surely there's going to be some good items in there. I'd say like orbs, maybe Kais. Win the first, second, third, all the way to the 7th stage of Dragon Ball History stage 17. Clear the 17th Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. 3 or more master and students bond. This might indicate that it's going to be a future saga Dragon Ball history stage, even though we have one, technically. But I'd say it's something to do around like the future Trunks or the future Gohan future saga. And then you have Entrusted Will. So that's more Trunks kind of deal right there as well, with 3 or more characters. Speed clear in 18 turns, and then complete all of the Infinite Dragon Ball History 17. Usually these missions are saved for Dragon Stones as rewards. So if this item replaces Dragon Stones, and the items that you can purchase from the barbershop is not worth the Dragon Stones, then we might have to do an uproar. And finally, to top things off, we have global news. Global is reopening the Universe 7 story events, so you'll be able to farm Master Roshi, which is the first time it's coming back for global, way earlier than JP. And also the Tien and Roshi, as well as the Android 18 and Krillin, and their EZAs as well, so you'll be able to EZA them when this video is live, pretty much. So you can get UI Goku as well EZA'd. And of course, Pet Time Battle is open right now. That's going to wrap things up here for today's news video. Hopefully, guys, that did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.